is a Bramble Jam podcast. Hi, I'm Bran, and I love For the Last Time. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
One last time.
Hey, it's Panda, and for the last time, I like signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
One last time. I'm Dan. Postables, you know I love you. And I have to say, contractually, apparently, that I despise signed, sealed, delivered. But I'm yours. And this is the
Deck the Hallmark Podcast. Hello, everybody.
Oh, snap.
It is your good friend Bran, Panda, and Dan on a Friday. Live from West Palm Beach.
You can hear the ocean in the background if you listen carefully.
Do you hear it? I'm drowning. I'm not throwing you a life raft, Hank. Please save me, Susan. Never. Susan.
I won't save you unless you admit you were wrong about the 2 for 1.
I was wrong about the what?
The 2 for 1. You got to admit it.
No, I won't.
No
Push him
life
under. Say goodbye to my life and my Garfield toys.
Somehow, as he was drowning, he got more thoughtful and more, like, very specifically, like, he chose his words carefully.
Yeah.
Typically,
I mean, is this your last word?
It's his Garfield toys.
To my
Garfield. When you start thinking about those boys and girls,
one word at a time. That's what
I think it's disturbing that we're doing this live while he's still drowning.
He's fine. They're pulling him out. Oh, he's running back in?
Never going to make it to Ramadrama, I can tell you that.
Well,
He might.
It's from yesterday's show, everybody. It's from yesterday's show. It's all above board, nonprofit, all up front. If you're at Ramadrama, come say hello. I don't know why you're listening to this.
Yeah, but if you are.
Come by the
merch tent and tell us, just go like,
That's right. The first person to come up to us at Ramadrama and go, you get a free shirt.
Free t-shirt.
Yep.
Only the first one.
That's right.
That's right. And we could always just tell them that they're not the first person. Like, even if they are.
That's the whole
exactly
bit,
what
right?
we're
We
going
don't
to
have to give them.
Don't cut this out, though.
We don't have to give them. We don't have to give
You
away
got to
a free
gobble
shirt.
like a turkey.
That's right. Free shirts.
Free shirt.
And you'll get our shoes.
Dude, we've done this before, and we've always given the free shirt. You will not get our shoes.
No, you won't get our shoes.
No.
But you will get one of Riggs.
I'll throw a pair of Rockports. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You can do without
Everybody
the
needs
rocks.
to have that amount of support. I swear by them.
So what happened yesterday at Ramadrama? Did
Well,
anything get approved?
There are a few radicals out there that were picketing because they believe we should only have the Oxford comma.
Wow.
All the other commas should go to the mines, but the
really
Oxford comma only. Wow. Oxford comma only.
Do they have a name for this group of?
Yeah, it's Oxford onlys is what they're called.
Wow.
The double O's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they going to bring that to
They brought
session?
it to session, and it did not go well. It was voted down pretty strongly.
Got the clip.
I just want to point out that I want to, first of all, say I'm part of you. I don't like commas, but there is one comma.
you radical.
No, you call me Rick. Right. Oxford comma isn't all bad.
You sit on the throne of laws.
Oxford's the best. It's the only way. Oxford's the best. Let me hear you say
You sit on the throne of laws.
Oxford.
No one else? Terry, you said you would.
Not on your life.
Wow. Things get
It's an
really
interesting
heated.
comma drama.
Also, apparently, if you're in the Oxford only group, you are very high when it comes to the voice.
Yes.
Only high-voiced people like the Oxford comma.
That's weird.
So
There was one other motion brought aboard. My pants. I forgot that one.
Hey, speaking of your pants, buddy, how are things going in regards to the planning for Boss Baby Fest 2022 that's happening the same weekend as Bramble Fest here?
A little bit of a bump in the road.
What's the bump?
There was some copyright issues with some of what we had planned for the Boss Baby Fest.
Are the Minions upset?
The Minions, well, I mean, I can't get into the Minions. I mean, I think that's perfectly clear. But what we wanted to do was we wanted to hold Alec Baldwin against his will to do...
Right.
To do live readings for us, and apparently they frowned upon that. We sent
Who's they?
Legal.
Okay.
You guys don't have a legal for
Boss-
Bramble Fest? We have a legal for Boss Baby Fest. It's just better.
So Boss Baby Fest legal didn't like sending a request to Alec
Well,
Baldwin?
we sent him some threatening letters using some magazine cutouts. It did not go well
Yeah.
for us. But as of this point, it's still on.
Which room?
See you at the fest.
At the back.
It's conjoining rooms.
Right.
Room A, screening Boss Baby Fest. Room B, the Boss Baby room.
That's where you leave the babies.
There's a lot of Boss Babies. They're all in suits and ties or pantsuits.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how
They have
sad?
their own elections. It's great. We have one Boss Baby by the end of it.
Wow.
I know. It's great.
Who was the boss baby last year?
Terrence.
Yeah, that checks out.
Terrence in the house.
Terrence, what are you doing here?
I'm the boss, baby.
So how did you win Boss Baby of all the Boss Babies at Boss Baby Fest?
I got 3 steps. 1,
Oh, you walked 3 steps, bro?
yeah.
Man, I
Everyone
bet they
else-
were so
Everyone
impressed.
else walked 2. Tammy Two Toes walked 1, like a moron. I got 3 steps, and all of my little puff balls.
Yeah.
You know the puff
Yeah,
balls
the
that
puff
dissolve
balls
in your
dissolve
mouth?
in your mouth, yeah.
Shove them right in my mouth. No problem, baby.
So going into that last year's fest, you
Yeah.
were known as Terry Two Steps.
No.
You were.
Yes.
You were known as Terry Two Steps.
was.
You could only take 2 steps, then it was a wobble, wobble, fall.
Right.
This 3rd step, a wobble or a step?
I say full step.
You
They
said
took
full
it to the
step.
tape.
There's some debate.
Yeah, there's
about
some
Hannah,
pushback.
shut your mouth hole, you dum-dum. You're always bringing this against me. I put all of the dissolvable cereals in my mouth.
Because I have on the line, now trace of this, we have Johnny, they call him Johnny Jumper. He stays in the jumper, but he says he can walk as many steps as he wants.
Yeah.
Johnny, you there?
What's up, baby?
Johnny, you know that if you're in a jump,
Yeah.
you walking, that something's holding you up.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Not
You can't
the
claim
way
that you're-
I do it.
You can't claim that you're
Not
walking.
the way I'm a grown up. You don't think I could figure it out?
Why are you still in the jump?
Why are you in Boss Baby room?
Why aren't you? Someone said, can I ask you this? So you found out on the internet you could enter a competition and be crowned Boss Baby. You don't enter that? Sure. It didn't cross my mind that I'd be competing against a bunch of babies.
What?
Against a bunch of babies.
Yeah, you got it.
What's weird is that Rig allowed you to join.
Yeah, he was for it.
You
Rig?
met Rig and he was on board with
He
it.
was for it.
But you somehow still did not win it.
You lost to Terry Two Steps.
Terrence.
He did not
Was the
take
third-
that. No, he didn't take that
Was
third
it a
step.
wobble?
It was a wobble.
If you're
Is
a,
Terrence also
I gotta
an
be honest,
adult?
If you're a grown man,
Yeah.
if you're a grown man, back to you, Johnny Jumper. If you're a grown man, why are you in the jumper?
Stability. I'm one step away from going Trump. So come say hi to us. Do the whatever it is. And come on out. That's what we're trying to say. All right, Postables. We've done enough.
Oh man.
We've done enough. So this one, signed, sealed, delivered. The Vows We Have Made originally aired in 2021
Yeah, it did.
on the date of our Lord, October 17th, 2021. And it went a little something like this. The movie kicks off with a mom bringing her son into an emergency room. The little boy's name is Owen, and in his pocket is a drawing of him with his someone named Ferd. We know later it's Fred, who is revealed to be Owen's best friend. His mother, Robin, attempts to track Fred down, writes a letter with the drawing enclosed to somebody she thinks can help locate Fred. At the DLO, Shane and Oliver are getting married this weekend. So much to do, so much to see.
So what's wrong with taking the back streets?
That's what I'm saying. At lunch, they all go to check out a house that Norman and Rita want to buy. They love it. They put in an offer. It gets accepted immediately. Listen, that was the market there for a while. Am I right, guys?
True.
Rita talks to Shane about how she's disappointed that they haven't gotten a child yet. Shane's mom is coming into town. She's going to meet Oliver for the first time. She shows up early, and Shane is less than thrilled about this because she's not super close to her mom. So they get Owen's letter, but it's all sticky with syrup, as things are sometimes. So they put in a solution that Norman has made, obviously. They get the letter open. They find out that Owen collapsed. They think that he has cancer. They're hoping that Fred could come be by his side. It would help make him feel better, would comfort him. The letter is made out to a guy named John, but that's all that they got to work with here until Shane's mom shows up. Shane's mom, she taught first grade, so she knows a thing or two about drawings. She looks at this drawing. She says, oh, that's Owen with a firefighter named Fred. So that gives them something to work with. They go and they ask a bunch of fire stations about whether or not they know who Fred is. And they do, in fact. It was a stuffed little fireman mascot that they had at the fire station. And it was given to them by the son of a firefighter who had passed away. This leads them to Owen's mom, who is now a firefighter herself, and Owen, who is getting ready to start a brand new clinical trial for his leukemia. So they go to find Fred. He's been lost for a long time. They find him in this box of burnt things. They grab him. They go to bring him to Owen along with a bunch of firefighters. They give him the encouragement that he needs before he leaves for the trial. Now, while all of that is going on, we also have wedding preparations to deal with, everybody. And during this whole situation, Oliver is clearly off. He seems overwhelmed. Something seems to be bothering him. We discover that he's terrified that Shane will inevitably leave him, just like all of the important women in his life have, like his mom and his ex-wife. Shane, they have a conversation. They have this, she reassures him that she's not going anywhere, that they didn't leave him because of him, but because of them. And says, I'm not going to leave you. I love you. And gives them a gift of a stuffed animal from his childhood that he left at the altar that his Sunday school teacher had actually held on to. And she is a woman in his life who did not leave him. And so proof that is in the pudding, as the saying goes. Proof that is in the pudding. It's wedding time, y'all. And we get to see them do their vows. We get to see a kiss. And it all ends with the whole crew out after the wedding. After the reception, they go out. They're in the road. They find a letter in the road, and they agree to go back to the DLO to see if they can figure out where it came from. Oliver does a voiceover, and as they're walking down the road, we hear him say, "We are forever the Postables." And I think we are as well. And that, my friends, was signed, sealed, delivered, the vows we have made. That's exactly right. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Deck the Hallmark. We're coming back. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So we're back to Deck the Hallmark. Welcome back, everybody. We're talking about Signed, Sealed, Delivered, the final movie, as of now, possibly forever, of Signed, Sealed, Delivered. Our journey has come to an end, boys. Panda, I want to hear your thoughts on this movie. I want to hear you put a bow in Signed, Sealed, Delivered, your journey that you've taken with them. What vows have you made?
For all intents and purposes, the show is over. I know Postables think that they're going to renew it, but for all intents and purposes, this thing's done
and over.
Yeah.
And let me be honest with you. I hope it does. And here's why. Because I know last week you said that was like the perfect ending.
Yes.
I got to be honest with you. Really glad we revisited it one more week. I thought that there was an elegance and a beauty to everything they did. I thought this was great closure. You get to see Norman and Rita post wedding stuff going through, and what does it look like as a married couple, and you get to see just their strength of their relationship. I like the adoption storyline there. I thought they did that really well for the most part. I thought they handled it with a great deal of, it was just really well done. Love the letter story this week. It was just beautiful. A beautiful way to end the show in that regard. And then obviously Oliver and Shane, they give us all the moments you're looking for. Big speeches, man, tear-jerking moments. It was great. I really loved meeting Shane's mom. She has some really important moments, and I think I realized that there were things that we did not have closure on, like the fact that Oliver was still having to deal with the fact that people have left him. And I didn't realize that was something that still really needed closure. Yes, I will always be happy to go back and see these guys again, but if you're just looking at an ending for a show, I don't know how you do better than this. It was a delight to watch this episode. It was wonderful. It was moving. It was fantastic. And compared next to When Calls the Heart and some of the stuff we've seen this week, not only does this look, and it is art in comparison, I would also just say it's a travesty that they ended up canceling the television show Signed, Sealed, Delivered and renewing When Calls the Heart, because and the fact that the executives were looking at that and could not see that there was a disparity of talent between those two things. It just, I don't know how you miss the mark that badly. But anyway, nevertheless, wonderful episode, wonderful finale. Just loved it. Just great.
Yeah, I don't know how you end a collection of episodes and movies with saying forever the Postables and then do another one. Like the way that they, like the monologue that he gives or the voiceover that he gives and that he really starts the movie with is like such a we're done here thing. And so, but it's really good. It's a really good finale. And I thought it's partly a wait what, but like the wedding, the vows were beautiful.
Yes.
Really cool the way that they did that. And true to them, I agree. I thought the adoption storyline was really great the way that they ended up doing that. And I also like bringing in a new person on the final movie is a bold move, but like the conversation that Shane's mom has with Oliver outside of Shane's house.
Great conversation.
Is such a great conversation. There's a lot of great conversations in this episode. And the story, the letter was also good and nice. And so, yeah, it's good. It's tough with this show because it's like they're all good. And it's just like after however many weeks of doing this, it's just like, yeah, it's good again. Yeah. So I feel like I'm being repetitive at this point, but it's clearly the best thing that Hallmark's ever put out.
I think we're excited to get back to more goofy, not so good. Like the wheelhouse of the show is kind of bad.
This is the only thing we've ever covered on Deck the Hallmark that I would just watch. If they made another one of these movies,
I would just watch it.
I would be happy to watch it and not cover it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would cover it, but I'd be more than happy to just like, it's good television. I mean, I don't think it's transcendent television like some people think it is, but I think it's good television. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I'm with you there. Were you done? I didn't want.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So this is tough because I think last week's is a better ending to the show because the letter is so strong last week with the mom and the daughter and the mental illness, and the way they end all dancing together at the end really works. This episode has a very greatest hits clip show feel to me. There are a lot of clips from older episodes, a lot, like probably 3 to 5 minutes of just clips of them from previous episodes. However, if you're going to make another one, to tie Oliver and Shane's wedding vows to the vows that you take as a postal worker is genius. It's really bright. It's really smart. It's really endearing. It's really heartwarming. It hits all the notes that this show is supposed to hit. And so, yeah, that part of this program, they nail. They nail the adoption part of it. You get another time around the carousel with these characters. And so, not mad about it. Definitely of the 11, is it 11 movies, 12 movies, 14? I don't know. Definitely in the upper half of the movies. But this rang like a clip show a little more to me, whereas the Norman and Rita wedding, that felt like a perfect, things aren't complete, but life goes on finale that is the kind of thing that I want to see, where the characters are in a good place, there's more to the story that we don't get to see, but you all know everybody's happy. That's what I want to see in one of these. And this was kind of like a tack on. But as a tack on, really worked. Really worked well. Really big moments that I enjoyed in it. So
it just felt like Martha wrote this episode, especially the opening and ending.
I know this is it.
Like, I'm going to make sure this is it.
Yeah, after the last one where they were like, I feel like she thought it was it at the last one. Yes. And then they were like, we'll do one more. Then she was like, okay.
Yeah, but you can't like end it with a few of the Proud the Marines and then just we're coming back for more.
But I also think that all three of us would say this. Why do you want more of this show? Like, I get why you want it on a molecular level of, it's my favorite thing, I want to watch more of it. But if you really love these characters, you know when to leave them. You know when to leave them. And this is where you leave them. I don't know why in your right mind you would want more of this show. I think it is, they have stuck the landing twice now. Don't unstick this thing. Unless you're going to renew it as a procedural TV show again and have them do 40-minute case of the week stuff with a little bit of character development, you don't want any more of this show. It's not going to get better.
I could watch Oliver being a dad.
Yeah, well,
I could watch that
we could
bit.
watch it, but this is it, man. This is what
I
we
agree
set
with
out
you.
to
I'm
do.
just saying, man, like, I don't know.
I don't know why you want it
at me.
renewed. Aside from the fact that you just miss your friends, you want to watch them more. I get it. On the very basic level, Friends went on 2 years too long. But people were like, but I want Ross and Rachel and blah, blah, blah. But everyone looking back would say the last 2 years, half the episodes were clip shows and it went on too long. You know, we can say that about any show that went on too long. This is it.
Cleaver Vine.
Cleaver Vine.
3 seasons too long.
Yeah. Season 89 was just riduculous.
I will say,
but at the end of 86, it was a clear, this is it.
Does it get better though than 78?
Dude,
no.
Oh, man.
When Tammy and John are driving through the canyon, they come out the other side, it opens up, and you see the mega ship.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Season 78, that was their best work, no doubt about it.
They blow it up.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying is, we did it. I'm happy with it.
Don't be a Cleaver Vine.
Don't be a Cleaver Vine.
And
Put
with
your head.
Yeah. Panda Feels?
So, I mean, listen, the whole movie's really full of feels. There's 2 speeches I really liked. I liked when the mom tells Oliver, I want to be the mom you deserve, which I love that. And then I also liked when he sits there and he goes, when Shane says to Oliver, she goes, I know who I am and I know who you are. And that whole speech, that whole thing is so good. Like, I already know what I'm getting into here.
Yes.
Like, and just the reassurance that would be to somebody. You're not going to catch me off guard.
It's a great speech.
Those people were all
Shane's best speech.
It is Shane's best speech.
No question.
Her confidence of just, I am a completed person already. I don't need you to complete me. I don't need to go out into the world to find who I am.
That's right.
You are the one that I'm wanting to commit to.
Yes.
It's just this beautiful moment there.
I felt like you were saying it to me right now. And it gave me chills.
Well, I do. I
appreciate that.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you without telling you.
I appreciate that.
Can you turn to me and say something?
I'm good.
No.
All right.
But you would agree about Cleaver Vine.
Yeah.
78's the best.
78.
There's no question about
Well, the mega ship.
The mega
and then
ship.
it morphs.
And then it morphs.
And then it holds on to the next 8 seasons because they do a good job with the mystery component
They
for
do
the
the
next 8
mystery,
seasons.
they do the musical.
Yeah.
They
But
bring back Carl Ann.
But we knew it was over in 87.
That's
Carl
when,
Ann. Yeah, that's when you know.
Who, when Carl Ann went to the sandbag factory
Yep.
and lost her pinky toe, and we were like, well, we can't get her back. The fact that they did,
They brought it anyway.
They figured it out. They
Jump the
said,
shark. Jump the mega ship.
Well, I will tell you, it was a bold move in '87 when they did a 12-hour clip show.
Yeah.
It was.
and it's all Carl Ann.
It is. Yeah.
Which
A lot of it in the sandbag factory, which is wild.
Yeah.
I always forget how long Carl Ann was in the sandbag factory
long
before
time.
the sandbag fell on the toe and severed it.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
I think he had his feels, and now it's your turn.
Got it. Sorry. When I start talking, you guys know me by now. I think my biggest feels is probably Shane's mom talking to Oliver. I thought that was really great. But on a very smaller scale, the fact that they gave the gifts that mattered were really great. I liked at the very end when they were like, "Do we have time to go look at this letter?" And she looks at her necklace, which is like a timepiece.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I think we do." I really like that whole thing.
Two, first of all, Bram was watching this with me, and he can attest when Norman and Rita, who have talked about the fact that they're going to adopt kids. Norman was in the system his entire life. When they talk about the fact that they're going to adopt this baby when this baby is born, it made me actually viscerally angry. I was like, this show, to do as good a job as it's done the whole time, there are so many kids languishing in DSS. When these two are ready to adopt, you mean they're not going to DSS? They're going to do this thing, and they're going to act like it's Providence. I was not happy. And then when Norman has that conversation with Rita, and they decide to give this woman a home, I literally, everything I had to hold back tears. I was just nodding at the screen and smiling like I was in that sports movie, and I was like a dad, and his kid was playing, and he was like, "Yeah, you're right, son," kind of thing. I was just nodding and smiling yes, that is exactly what this picture should look like. And they crushed it. And then second of all, I already said to kind of bring together wedding vows and the vows of postal workers, a perfect way to end this. But for them to go and work on another letter after their wedding, showcasing their commitment to each other and also their commitment to what it means to do their job well, was beautiful and a great way to end that. So those are my two feels.
Let's take one more quick break, and we'll come back with just a smidge more
Okay.
here on
Deck the
Cleaver
Hallmark.
Vine. Deck the Hallmark. We're back, everybody. We're talking signed, sealed, delivered, the vows we have made, and it's time for the final signed, sealed, delivered. Wait, what segment? Panda?
Guys, I only have one.
He only has one.
Only
Everyone.
have one. It's one. Shut it down back there, Terry. That's Terry Two-Step apparently is here in the studio. Could have thought of any other name. Double down on Terry.
Yeah.
No, we're good. Go ahead, Panda.
I did not wobble, and I want it on record.
I don't care if it's funny to anybody else. I love it.
That is funny. It's not even a good way. What? So sorry. The home inspection. They do a home inspection before you put in an offer on a home. Do you typically do that? I always do it after you do the offer on a home.
There's two. You do one before you put an offer to see if it's something you want to put an offer on, and then the one after is the punch list one, where it's
I don't think you always do, but
if you
sometimes.
wanted to see if the house had
Yeah.
good bones before you put an offer on it, yeah, you do both. It's a both hand. We did one before, and then we did one.
I've never done one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
Cool.
Awesome.
I was this many days old when I found out that I was supposed to give my wife a present on our wedding day.
Did you do that? I did not do that.
Did you give your wife a present on the wedding day?
My wife got me a present.
You didn't give her one though?
I did not get her. Dude, we were broke.
I
mean, not won't get a tux for my friend's wedding to be a groomsman, bro. But we were broke. There is no world where either one of us were exchanging gifts aside from the fact that we got a wedding and we were going to Jamaica on our honeymoon.
Yeah, I thought that it was
we're each other's gifts.
Yeah, we are. you get this.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
right?
right here.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I
And
mean,
now I feel bad.
I think it's just an old timey thing. I don't think people do that. I've never heard of it before.
I've heard of it.
Like that, just it's a tradition that the bride and groom exchange gifts on their wedding day. Never heard of it.
Oh,
It's
There you
Cleaver Vine.
Yeah, Cleaver
Bethany.
Vine. Come on.
If that doesn't answer the question, I don't know what does. I know by now that Rita's supposed to be out of the box.
Yep.
But kindly dismiss yourself with a PB&J and mayo sandwich.
no.
I can't think of anything. Well, I can think of something. But it would take a lot to be more disgusting than that combination of things. Peanut butter,
Jelly.
and mayo is no jelly.
Peanut butter. No. Peanut butter mayo. My grandma used to eat this.
What?
Yeah. She did. Peanut butter mayo. Sometimes she throws some banana in there. Banana, mayonnaise, peanut butter.
yeah, man.
I thought you said jelly too. And I was
No
with
jelly.
you.
No jelly, just
You
peanut
throw PB, and M in there, we got problems.
And my last one is: did they officiate their own wedding? They go back and forth. The official is up
I think
there.
they did it for
he
time.
doesn't say a word.
I think they did it for time.
And he pronounces them man and wife. And then they guess that's a move.
That's a move.
That's a
Here's what
move.
I think they filmed Oliver doing all of his vows, Shane doing all of hers, and they realized the movie was too long, and they just cut them back and
I'm
forth.
fine with the way they cut
Yeah.
it back. I just got a
He
kick out of
pronounces them,
him
yeah.
saying I now pronounce.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
the one way to do it,
The
man.
guy's an
Good.
extra. You can't pay him.
They can't pay him. We got to
No.
do the thing, Dan.
Guys, it was a good run. To end without Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered,
No.
or the theme song.
Every day,
send me on my way. Deliver me, just deliver me. That's all you had to do.
At Ramadrama, I'm going to ask the cast. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Which theme song do you prefer?
Yep.
I mean, they're both classics, minted,
The
and we got neither
The
in
Final Boy that they used for the last two, that's
So bad.
that track, if it was a person, should go home.
That's right. Should wear a trash
To the
bag.
mines.
To the mines.
Yep, to the mines.
Real bad. There's no stamp on the envelope for the letter. And
Right.
they said that it was delayed because there's no stamp on it.
Which I
don't understand. I would assume if there's no stamp, there's no delivery.
So you're telling, like, if I'm not in a hurry
if
with
I
a
could
letter,
get this to you in years,
Like, if
don't
I'm
put a
just like-
stamp on it.
if I'm just like, I have no need to get this in any sort of time frame, I don't have to stamp it.
And maybe, I mean, it seems like something so big that they wouldn't miss it on purpose. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
they
they
clearly,
they
like-
do it. He doesn't put a stamp on it, and then they explain it. So it seems like something that is true. If
Yeah.
you don't have a stamp, it gets delayed. Till when? When do they like, okay, today's no stamp
Yeah, today's
day.
no stamp
Get all
day.
the ones out that haven't had
doesn't
one.
make any sense. I know the real estate market can be hot at times, like fire at times. But to put in an offer and it be accepted on a Sunday in 30 seconds, which I believe they said it was Sunday, I might be wrong on that, is just unbelievable. 30 seconds and it was done.
Wow.
Like that was
The
that was
closest,
lightning.
the
That's
closest
how
I've
I-
had to that is 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I've
half
had
an
mine in
hour.
a half hour. I've
That's
had that happen.
lightning. That's fast.
And that was blazing.
Yeah.
I
That's
couldn't
how
believe
I'm
it.
always hoping it goes, though. And then it never is.
Oh, it was awesome.
I have two more. One is that they say at one point the mom was an English teacher, and at another point she was a first grade teacher. And if you're a first grade teacher, you teach it all.
Yeah.
No one is just a first grade English teacher, right?
Well, I had one.
Is that you, Terry?
Yeah. I had one.
You're a baby.
No, we've established she's an adult as well.
No, well, I'm an if in betweeny.
What's that mean?
I'm 12.
You're an if and in between.
I'm 12.
So you had a first grade teacher just for English.
Yes.
Their name.
My pants. 2 teeth out.
Got it. Great.
All those Boss Baby people are cut from the same cloth, man.
Yeah, they are. They are. And then I had, like, it did bother me that they took one letter out of a mound of sticky letters and solved it, and then the rest of those letters never appear again. It's like they don't matter. And the one they took out didn't even have a stamp on it.
It was no stamp day.
The rest of those letters, nobody cares apparently. And that did bother me a little bit. That's all I got.
Oh, she could have been a first grade ESL teacher.
Okay.
We're getting to the bottom of it, everybody. Thank
I
you.
like it, Beth.
Thank you, Beth Ann. Guys, we did it.
Wow.
Man.
This is the thing. I know I'm sad about the show ending. I'm sad about not doing these episodes. The thing I'm most sad about is that this is the final Postal Worker of the Week.
Wow.
Dan?
We have Stella 12. And underneath it says, they call me hell, they call me Stacy.
Yeah.
And I'm
Can I ask you this? When in this thing we are doing did they start having personalized messages under their name?
But I'm starting to think that Tracy is sending these.
No.
They call me hell, they call me Stacy. That's just a song lyric.
a bop?
Stella 12 is her name. Her postal worker number is 71718.
Huh. Yeah, as it is. Stella 12.
Yes.
They call me hell.
They call me Stacy.
So what's interesting is about Stella.
They call her hell.
AKA Stacy.
Or hell.
Or hell.
Or hell.
12.
Or 12. She has caused her fair share of problems at the postal
They call her
office.
hell.
They call her hell. But what's interesting is when I pulled up a list of the records of things that she has done to get her in trouble, they're actually relatively minor infractions.
They're not big.
They're not real big. Like, so for instance, she stole Larry's lunch. That's
Okay.
what it just says. Stole Larry's lunch.
That's pretty hellish.
And one time it says she was reaching up the vending machine to pull out a Twinkie without paying for it. So doesn't seem like
I think we know who Stella is. 12 is. I think we know.
Who?
I mean, I like that person.
she's that
I
person.
think
yeah.
we know that guy or the girl. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right.
Is that you, Stacy?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Man, we've had a lot of voices from
Yeah.
you today.
Right.
So why do they call you hell? They call you Stacy. What does that even mean?
It's in my bones, if you can believe it. When you're not going to believe it. Are you ready? When I was 22, I went to the hospital for a minor infraction.
Are you talking about you went to the hospital for an infraction?
A minor infraction.
Yes and no on both questions. They did an x-ray, and what they found was I am 25% demon. That was their words. 25% Stacy. I didn't understand that part.
Yeah.
25% 12.
Once again, didn't understand it.
And 100% cool. Those were the doctor's words.
What was the last 25%?
Limp Bizkit fan. So
I just want to go over these one more time.
yes,
25% demon. 25% 12.
Stace. Yes,
Stacy.
12. Doesn't matter the order.
25% Stacy.
Yes,
25% Limp Biscuit fan.
100% cool.
And your name, Stella, never got brought up.
That's just a name.
What do you mean by that?
Well, what's in my bones is what makes me who I am, not my name.
Wow.
But my last name 12 does matter. See,
After hearing this, Postables, I think you can now agree with us. It should be done. It should be done.
That was a good way to end it, though.
Yeah, it was.
Because
I'd say.
if you can't end with 100% cool, then
demon.
100% reason to remember the name.
That's
correct?
right.
Yeah.
It's just 25% demon.
25% 12.
We did it, everybody. Congratulations. Nito Frito. We are here. Come say hi to us at Ramadrama. That's exactly right. Do that thing. We can't wait. The postables are going to be out in a flurry. We can't
right.
wait to meet all of the people that have listened to these or stopped listening to them at some point.
Fair.
And on Monday, Christmas in July is getting started. We've got a big episode planned with some news. So you're going to want to tune in on Monday as we kick off Christmas in July in June, as you do. Until then, may we be the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmarks of Bramble Jam podcast. It's presented by Philo TV. It's produced by Brandon Gray and recorded live in, Greenville, South Carolina. Set decor is by Plum at Haywood Mall. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on Bramble Jam Podcast Network, you can go to bramblejampodcast.com.